Welcome to the Mentor Movement series of Shival. Today with us we have Deepa Warrior. Deepa has over 12 plus years of experience in customer service and marketing, and she is currently holding the position of assistant manager at SBI Cards. She is a certified digital marketer and also has recently added a feather to a hat and being certified in life coach. Uh, Thanks for being part of our Mentor Movement series, Deepa. It's great to be talking to you today.
Thank you, Janaki, and thank you for the great introduction. And it would be my pleasure to join SheEvolve. I have been part of this women community, women product manager community, and this has given me an opportunity to help fellow women who are growing in this field of same fraternity. And whatever I've learned from my mentors and in my life, I would want to share the experience and knowledge to help them grow as well in their life.
Awesome, Deepa. So we'll quickly jump on to the questions. I have a couple of questions for you that I'm going to shoot at you. So we'll quickly get on to the first question. Now, with 12 years of experience comes a lot of decision making also throughout this entire journey, right? So was there a time in your career when you were actually afraid to take a decision, or you were held back and was afraid to go forward of any and make any decision? Were you in such a situation? And if so, how did you overcome it?
Yeah. Uh, I'll be honest with you, Janki. In my earlier stage of life and career, I was a very bad decision maker. I was not able to make decisions for myself. I was better at maybe taking it for others, but when it comes to my own career and life, I would hesitate a lot. I would take opinions from a lot of people, think a lot of stuff, and then take a lot of time to come to a conclusion. There was a phase in my life when I was working with customer service for a very long year time, and I was like enjoying the pleasure because I was at the top of my quality and cross sell on all parameters, and this was the biggest comfort zone that I had, and I was given this opportunity to take up a cross functional training to a totally different forum altogether, which was on corporate credit card collections. And I had to take a decision on taking up this opportunity of cross functional training, and it was like very the moment of decision for me, because I was would be thrown out of my comfort zone of what I called I was master of customer service at that point of time. So yes, that was the biggest decision, that one of the most challenging, I would not say biggest, but most challenging decision time in my career. And I had taken an opinion, had discussion with people who would be managing the team in as a manager, whom I would be reporting to, and my mentors over there in my office and my career. And I had a lot of discussion, and at the end, the final moment of truth came when I had to decide and talk to myself about it. So it was more of fear, and that I had to come about my own thought process about coming out of my own comfort zone. And the biggest lesson that I learned at that point of time in my life was to facing your deepest fear and try not to avoid them, and find a way to temporarily fix them. Rather face it and fix it and take the courage to take an action in overcoming it. So that was one of my most challenging moment of decision making in my career.
Awesome, Deepa. And I think that is where mentors come play a major role, right? I think you also mentioned where you're talking to mentors, they help you come with the decisions also.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if I would not have taken that decision in my life, I would have regretted, because that was the moment of change. I gave myself 100% just to prove myself over there. And in these 3 months of cross-functional training, I could I when I came out of my comfort zone, I pushed myself to a next level, and that helped me achieve the highest level of award over there, Customer Service International Award in American Express. So I would not have done it absolutely, or even thought about it, if I would not have taken that decision at that point of time of take coming out of my fear and comfort zone. So definitely in our lives, mentors and people around you who help you, coach you, and guide you to take the right step and action is very important in your life. Having the right set of my people around you is very critical, and that's why I really feel this community of SheEvolve, which we are all part of, will help a lot of people, because I feel that if we would have had the same kind of community in a very early age of our career, it will act as a support system to have, be talking to the right set of people who would help you grow in your life and career.
So true, Deepa. So true. Yeah, I think without mentors and all the people, good people that surround us and give us good auras, I think I'm sure we will not all of us will be able to get to the stage we are today, right? So it makes complete sense. So I'm sure you've learned a lot of lessons down your entire journey, right? Do you want to highlight a couple of lessons that you've learned that sticks on to you even today, and you are really grateful that you learned those lessons?
Absolutely. Uh, Honestly, Janki, my biggest lessons learned in my life were at the most worst moment, or the down phase of my life. Very recently, when I was going through a personal challenge and lost my mother, and there was a tremendous amount of health and impact in my life. I was having bronchopneumonia. In fact, you would be surprised to know that I was using mask much before the pre-COVID time, and even if I have to go out, unlike a normal person on the road, I have to use mask and all that. So when you're going through a challenging phase in your life, comes the moment of truth. Either you fall down to a level where you, or you rise up to a level where you cannot even imagine yourself to be. Fortunately, thankfully, I had this moment, and I would say the moment was a moment of decision making, where I decided that I have to change things, change myself and the way I look at it, my life. So this is the most, one of the critical points that I would say, that when you are at the deepest point of low in your life, you need to decide to change yourself. Rather, it is not the circumstances around you, the people around you that should change. It is you and your thought process that would help you change.
Right,
So
right.
that is one biggest probably moment of this thing. And if you continue doing what you've always have been doing, and you'll always reach where you have always been
True.
reaching, and never come out of your vicious circle of
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
I think, as you said, change is something that nobody can, avoid. But we have to take it in the right direction. And if you do it right, then I think it just, sets our entire course after that in the right path. Absolutely. And so the next question is actually quite interesting. Now, say I have all of us will wish, like, probably we want to rewind a couple of things. We wish a few things got back to the way they were and all that, right? Now, say if I had the chance, and if I had a genie that gave me the wish to rewind a couple of years and restart from somewhere, I would definitely go back right from my college and restart my entire career right from college. So given a chance like that, what would you restart, or what would you do differently in your career?
um, in my career. Well, to be honest, I don't want to change anything. I'm happy the way my life has shaped up, because there has been pitfalls in career and life, both of them. But if those pitfalls would not have come, as I said, I would not have evolved myself or pushed myself to a differential level. So to me, honestly, I don't want to change anything. And for example, when I started my career with sales, I was like very good, and I was given an opportunity by my sales manager to join a sales. But I don't want to do, because I have had this preconceived notion that women generally do not are good in sales, those things. So if I have to change anything in my life, I would only change the way I used to think, and my thinking process at that point of time. Your pitfalls in your career is important, and these are the lessons which shape up the way you are. So I would not like to change them. If that would not have been there, I would not have been here like this. That I have now proven myself in differential avenues of my career, so I know that I can survive at any environment and any kind of a structure. If it is out of my comfort zone, the better it is.
Awesome. That's really awesome. I think you're already grateful to where you are. So I think you don't want to change anything in your life. That's really good to know. So any book suggestion for us? Any books like maybe related to women or anything in general that you would like to recommend to us?
Uh, Janki, I'm not a great book reader. I'll be honest with you, but the recent one that I've learned is you can, you will. And the one which I'm looking forward for is how to lead, which is a book coming out of lessons from a lot of CEOs. This thing, it also has Indra Nooyi in that. I really praise that particular woman in my life, one of my biggest mentors and guide in my life. So this is something that I think I'm looking forward now to read in this coming year, because it's a new book which has come up.
Okay.
So
Okay, awesome. Okay, now one next question is related to your childhood. Now, is there anything that happened in your childhood, or any habit that you adapted during your childhood that still helps you in a lot of things, and you still, carry on with you?
yeah, during my childhood, one good thing that I had carried on was from my mother. My mother used to be very punctual person, and at times, she used to push us to a limit where she would say that it's okay if you don't eat, but you need to be on office, or meetings or place before this thing. And I used to wonder, usually mothers would be like, you eat and you fill and that, but that has actually come over as a this thing to both her kids. And punctuality is one thing that I carry in my life. I really feel that has helped me also in my life. The second thing that I think is, there was a very important crucial moment that I'd like to share over here. When during my childhood,
Deepa, can you just hold?
the other thing that I would like to mention over here is, there was a very important defining moment in my life where I, usually in school days and all, you get selected for different competitions and all. And I used to be looking forward for chances in one, being selected in one of the programs. And
Mhm.
teachers usually would select some of the, best few on the top. So there was one opportunity in my life where I actually got connected to, got selected for an opportunity for a debate competition, and I went through and I won this. So what happened is that changed my perspective altogether in terms of how I perceived myself. Initially, it was more of looking forward for chances. Now I knew that I had that potential in me and that I can succeed if given a chance. So it was a defining moment for me, because it changed my perspective and thought process, in the sense that I realized that there are I am good at certain things, and these things I should start pushing myself and find opportunities for myself to move forward.
Yeah, awesome. I think it was some during a childhood, even a small thing makes a lot of impact, right? That impact just carry on for an
Definitely.
entire life. I think that's completely true.
Absolutely right.
Yeah. So we have one last question for you, Deepa. Now,
Yeah.
Shiva being a mentorship platform, so what is your views on mentorship, and what is some personal advice that you had got from your mentors and you still hold on?
Sure. um, Mentoring is very important. I would suggest, as I said, if I would have known this kind of a group or a forum in initial years of my career, I would have actually evolved myself better, I feel. Because, and I'm fortunate enough that I had the, as I said, certain pitfalls in my life. Because at those pitfalls is when I found the help from these coaches and mentors in my life. There are many people who have the natural ability to come up in their life, to identify their thought process, who know themselves better as an individual and person. But there are, and it is no way a shame to ask for a help at any point of time in your career and life, when you feel that you need a help from a person who can coach you and help you or mentor you better. So I had this opportunity to, and I have the best of some of my coaches and mentors over here, which who helped me come up at from a phase of my life where I was into, I could have either gone to a very deep negative thought process and all that, which, and I actually bounced back to a greater extent, where I'm extending myself in not only involving myself but helping others also to evolve in this life. And one of the greatest lessons that one of my mentors said is to make your visions so clear that your fears become irrelevant to you. Every one of us have our own fears, but your fears should be so irrelevant to you. The clarity in your mind about the way you want to lead your life and career has to be so clear in your mind that you actually the fears fade away.
So true, so true. Really interesting. I think you've got really interesting mentors. So I think we pretty much come to the end of it, Deepa. Thank you so much. It was actually great talking to you. You gave us a lot of takeaways in this, even such a quick talk. And we'd be really happy to have you today as part of this talk.
Thank you so much, Janaki. And I really wish that, in the current situation that we are all in, COVID-19 has given us a lot of opportunity to connect to each other as a community. And it has also given an opportunity for us to start exploring ourselves as a person, individual, and, taught us to be adaptable and to be nimble and looking forward for opportunities rather than just sitting and cribbing about the situation. So thank you so much for the opportunity, and I would love to be connected to this particular group at any point of time.
Yeah, thank you, Deepa. And so, guys, we will be having Deepa as part of our mentors in the next speed mentoring session. So, hold on for more updates on that. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank you.
Deepa.
Welcome. Bye.